Hello, welcome to the Bliss Method 14-day detox. My name is Abby Bliss White and I am excited to share with you. Today we're going to talk about coffee alternatives, protein, the importance of protein during detox, as well as an assortment of snacks that you can include during your detox. So today I just want to start off and again taking a deep breath. We're going to get through this together. And the whole thing about this detox is that it's not about deprivation, for real. I know you're going to be making a lot of changes. You may be giving up some of your favorite foods for the next 7 days. And so that's why I just want to make sure that you have an understanding that there's lots of other things that you can eat and drink during the next 7 days. So first of all, I want to talk about coffee. So you are allowed 1 cup of coffee, preferably black, you can either sweeten it with stevia, maybe honey, a little raw honey, and some non-dairy milk. That is completely fine. For all of my coffee lovers out there, well, during the next 4 days of this prep period, I want you to start reducing your intake of coffee so that you're not having huge withdrawals during detox. So again, you can keep in 1 cup of coffee if you choose to during your detox throughout the whole time. For those of you that want to go a little bit deeper and you want to go caffeine free, kudos to you. I'm going to share just a couple of the options for you. If any of you are my hormonal ladies that have been suffering with some hormonal imbalances, I do recommend trying to go caffeine free. That is one that's really going to help you balance out those hormones. Okay, so let's dive in. First of all, if you are going to have 1 cup of coffee, I recommend just having a normal size cup of coffee a day. I tend to love to take my big, huge mugs and count that, but really that's more like 2 cups of coffee. So just really trying to reduce the coffee intake. Okay, so let's get to some alternatives. Some that people really love is Ticino. This is an herbal coffee alternative. I would definitely give that a try. As far as a coffee alternative, you can also try green tea. My favorite thing. This does have a touch of caffeine in it, but I absolutely love matcha green tea. And I love to make my matcha green tea lattes, which is made with non-dairy milk, and my powdered green matcha tea. You can give that a try. Any other kind of teas are fabulous. If you're going with black tea, just try to keep that to 1 cup as well. That has a higher caffeine intake. My mail being delivered. Sorry guys, my dog has to bark every day. Another alternative is last season we were introduced to the Mayan coffee alternative, and this is amazing, and I will share this link on the forum with you. It is, I'm trying to think, it's loaded with antioxidants, and it really has that yummy kind of coffee rich taste to it. So this is another great coffee alternative, and I will post that link. Another good one that people love is just making hot cocoa powder. Basically a cup of hot chocolate in the morning. I love to get the raw cacao powder, and you use that with a little non-dairy milk. You can sweeten it with a little stevia, and that tastes wonderful. Again, a lot of times our habit with coffee is just that warmth in the morning. So if you're switching it to something that you like, I think you'll find that you'll have less caffeine withdrawals. Now, recently I was in New York and I was introduced to vitamin E lattes, which I absolutely love, and so I have to share any new discoveries with you. So what I've been doing for my morning kind of beauty elixir or coffee alternative is using Tocos, which is a brown rice bran solubles, and you use about a tablespoon of this. You can get this at Sun Potion site. I actually would recommend going to Cap Beauty capbeauty.com. That's where I got everything, and a wonderful lady who introduced me to it. I'd love to support her. And then there's this herb, Hishu Wu, that is known for rejuvenation, and it's also great for your skin and your hair, supposed to make it really shiny. And then she puts in a little bit of coconut butter. And this is another one of my favorite things. So a little bit, about half a tablespoon of coconut butter. I do 1 tablespoon of the tocos, and then a teaspoon of the Hishu Wu herb. And it's really creamy. You just add a little bit of warm water, not boiling, but hot enough that it'll melt the coconut butter. So this is a really creamy, rich vitamin E latte. So I would definitely give that a try. And again, I will put that link up there to capbeauty.com if you want to go there. Completely optional, but love to share little new discoveries with you. Okay, so we have our coffee alternatives. You can have any caffeine-free tea that you want, as many cups throughout the day. So just knowing that you can have 1 cup of coffee, you don't need to be miserable. And then we're going to move on to protein. Okay, so this is a big question that always comes up. Protein is extremely important during detox. We really need you to be including enough protein in your diet so that you do not feel deprived. And this is also going to help you with any cravings that you may have. So protein, I let you choose. So in each of the things, you'll notice it'll say your clean protein of choice. That's because we have lots of different people, and each and every one of you is unique and individual. And some of you are going to be animal protein eaters, and others of you may be eating more plant-based protein. Either way is fine completely, and I just want you to make sure that you're including some source of clean protein at each of your meals. So if you're deciding to do protein smoothies in the morning, if you can use a plant-based protein powder, that would be fabulous. And the easiest thing you can do to add any protein to your diet, as far as in your smoothies, is you can add hemp seeds. This is a plant-based source of protein. You can add 3 tablespoons right into your smoothies before you blend them up, and that's going to give you 11 grams of protein. So this is a really easy source. I love to sprinkle these on all my salads, and they're loaded with omegas as well. So anyways, hemp seeds, my favorite. Keep that as an option, for an easy option for your smoothies to add protein. Another option is for your lunch and dinner. You're going to pick your clean protein source of choice. And you're going to find that in the detox guide on page 28. It's going to list your clean sources of protein. And in general, for women, it is 3 to 5 ounces of protein at each meal. And then for men, it's 5 to 7 ounces. I like the easiest way to think about that is like the palm of your hand. That's about how much protein you want. It also is going to list your clean protein sources here on page 28, but I'm going to run through them real quick with you. Basically, you're going to have happy meat. We want the pasture raised, non-hormone injected meat. So if you were choosing, your animal protein sources would be lean cuts of beef, bison, chicken, turkey, fish, and seafood. If you have a good source of pasture-raised pork, you can definitely include that in as well. That one's a little tougher to get. And then I also, for your clean source of protein for plant-based, is going to be your hemp seeds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, flax seeds. Love your avocado. Avocado actually has protein in it. I love adding this. It's also a good fat, great for your skin. You're going to see a lot of avocado in the detox. Chia pudding is another one that is a great protein source. There's a couple recipes in your detox guide, but that's another one that just starting off your morning with maybe a little chia seed pudding, or using that as a snack is awesome. Spirulina, that's something that you can add into your smoothies, and that's loaded with protein as well. It's great for your skin, dark leafy greens of any sort, spinach, broccoli, and kale. So on page 28, you can definitely do that. I wanted to briefly talk about eggs. In the past, when I first started out doing detoxes, I always eliminated eggs because they can be highly acidic and some people have issues with them. But after taking my course with Dr. Alejandro Unger, who does the clean program, I discovered that eggs actually can be, we can keep them in the detox. I just want to, if you have an inkling that eggs don't agree with your system, then you know what, leave those out for your own personal detox. If they don't make you feel good, that might mean you have a sensitivity to it. So you can decide whether to include those or not. I love hard-boiled eggs is another great protein-packed snack. Having them in the morning first thing, again, great protein-packed breakfast. So keeping those in if your body allows it. Next, we are going to move on quickly to our snacks. So one more thing about the protein, I did not include the protein or snacks in your shopping list. That's because it's up to you as to what you want to do with your clean protein. So be sure when you are shopping to add in snacks, what you're going to be having for the week, as well as your protein. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of snacks. I don't want you to feel deprived during my program at all. So when you are hungry and you need a snack, please go ahead and add it. As long as it is a clean snack, you're going to do great. So on the at a glance, on page 31, you're going to see a list of daily snack choices. On here we have kale chips, onion flax crackers. These are things that are recipes in the guide that you can make. Guacamole with flax crackers or rice crackers. Okay, so with that, there is some store-bought detox approved snacks that you can have. For that crunch, a lot of people miss the cracker kind of crunch, and we do have a detox approved cracker. This is the Livin' Spoonfuls sprouted crackers. They're really delicious, and I have pizza flavored here as well as pesto pumpkin seed. Definitely you can add those in. Those are a healthy alternative. A couple other store-bought things that you can buy are the super seeds. These are pumpkin seeds that have been roasted. These ones come in super spicy, which by the way, they are really super spicy, so make sure you like spice. Curry flavored, a couple others, but that's another good one that you'll be able to find. Everybody gets very excited about this one, but there is the Go Raw sprouted cookies. Those are approved. You don't want to eat a ton of them, but they're delicious. They come in ginger, carrot cake, I think lemon. There's a bunch of them. This one's just sweet crunch, but definitely you can include those, just a few of those when you need them. Then we have Goji Berries as well as dragon fruit slices. A huge fan of Goji Berries. Yum. You can have those with some sunflower seeds, mix those in, or just by themselves, but those are great. Both of these are loaded with antioxidants. And I just want to say, of course, berries are in season right now. Blueberries are loaded with fiber as well as a bunch of antioxidants, and that will fill you up. Classic snack is always banana with a little sunflower seed butter. We are eliminating nuts during the next 7 days, so you're going to want to switch to either sunflower seed butter or pumpkin seed butter, but that's a classic snack that's very satisfying. My personal favorite is half an avocado, just sprinkled with a little sea salt. So satisfying, and it's so good for your skin and for your body and keeps you full. Then the snacks that I really love are going to be, we are going to be working on improving your gut health during the next 7 days. So with that, we're going to be adding in probiotic rich foods. So that is going to be including your cultured veggies. I've got a few favorites here. This is going to be your krauts, sauerkrauts, any kind of cultured veggies that you like. My favorite is this ginger beet sauerkraut, which is absolutely delicious. There's the classic Bubbies. Anybody should be able to find this. And then Wild Brine is another one of my favorite brands. They have some fun salsas here, but they also have, fermented cauliflower and beets and all sorts of good flavoring. So definitely check those out. I definitely want you to be thinking about adding in some sort of cultured veggie every day, even if it's just a fourth a cup. That's going to be adding that good bacteria to your gut, helping you eliminate. It also helps with weight loss. So definitely think about adding in these probiotic cultured veggies. I love them so much. And also they're really filling. So if you're having that for a snack, I think you're going to find that you're not going to be kind of sneaking around wanting a lot more. So again, just to recap, this program is not about deprivation. There's plenty of things to eat. And I am just hoping that you guys are getting prepped and ready to go. And thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.